Picture this. You walk into a cozy living room, and instead of plain walls and empty corners, there's a mix of green friends bringing the whole space to life. That's the magic houseplants bring. They instantly warm up a home without trying too hard. Today, we're diving into 15 of the most common, easy-to-love houseplants that people actually keep alive. No, you don't need a greenhouse or a degree in botany. Just a little light, some water, and the right picks. Whether you're new to plants or you've already got a jungle started, these guys will fit right in. Think of them as the starter pack and the forever classics all rolled into one. By the end, you'll have more than a few ideas to make your space greener, fresher, and honestly, just a little happier. Fiddle Leaf Fig is like the superstar of living rooms, and for good reason. It can grow up to 10 feet tall indoors, instantly turning a boring corner into a statement piece. Those big violin-shaped leaves don't just look dramatic, they actually help clean the air, making your space healthier while looking stylish. NASA studies have shown plants like this can remove toxins, so it's more than just pretty decor. Give it bright, indirect light and a steady watering routine, and you'll be rewarded with steady growth that feels almost tropical. No wonder it's one of the most photographed houseplants on Instagram. This plant doesn't just live in your home, it elevates the whole vibe. It thrives best when you rotate it every couple of weeks so all sides get light, helping it grow evenly instead of leaning one way. With the right care, a fiddle leaf fig can stick around for decades, becoming a true staple in your home. Snake plant is the ultimate low-maintenance roommate. It can handle weeks without water and still look sharp with its tall, sword-like leaves. What makes it even better is its ability to purify air by removing toxins like formaldehyde and benzene, something proven in NASA's clean air study. It doesn't mind low light, but give it a sunny spot and it'll grow even faster, making it one of the most versatile plants you can own. This hardy plant has been around for centuries, even used in traditional medicine in some cultures for its antibacterial qualities. Rotate it occasionally to keep the leaves growing straight, and you've got a plant that looks modern, stays strong, and works quietly in the background to make your home healthier. Some studies even suggest snake plants release oxygen at night, making them perfect for bedrooms if you want fresher air while you sleep. With their sleek, architectural look and tough nature, they're basically the houseplant that refuses to quit. Spider plant is one of the most forgiving and cheerful houseplants you can bring home, known for its arching green and white striped leaves that add instant energy to a room. It's famous for producing little, spiderettes, or baby plants that dangle from the mother plant, making it super easy to propagate and share with friends. According to NASA's air study, spider plants are excellent at removing pollutants like carbon monoxide and xylene, so they're not just pretty, they're hardworking too. They thrive in bright, indirect light but can tolerate shadier spots, and all they really ask for is a light watering when the soil feels dry. Keep trimming the baby offshoots and you'll have new plants sprouting up in no time. Spider plants are also non-toxic to pets, making them one of the safest choices for homes with cats and dogs. With their easy nature and lively look, they've earned a spot as one of the most popular and enduring houseplants worldwide. Monstera, often called the Swiss cheese plant, is a bold tropical showstopper with its huge leaves that naturally split into striking patterns as it matures. These plants can climb and spread, reaching impressive sizes indoors. Some leaves can grow over 2 feet wide, making them perfect for filling empty spaces with lush greenery. They're also known for improving air quality while giving off that jungle vibe that instantly makes a home feel more alive. Monsteras thrive in bright, indirect light and prefer their soil to dry out a bit between waterings, which makes them fairly easy to care for despite their dramatic appearance. With the right support, like a moss pole, they'll happily climb and create a statement centerpiece in your room. Fun fact: their holes and splits actually help them withstand strong winds in the wild by letting air pass through. Add to that their Instagram-famous aesthetic, and it's no surprise Monstera has become one of the most iconic houseplants in modern homes. ZZ plant is the definition of tough beauty, with its glossy, dark green leaves that look almost fake because they're so perfect. It's one of the most resilient houseplants you can own, able to handle low light, dry air, and weeks of neglect without batting an eye. In fact, it stores water in its rhizomes underground, which means you can forget to water it for a while and it will still bounce back strong. Studies show it also contributes to cleaner indoor air by reducing toxins, so it's quietly working to improve your space while looking polished and modern. ZZ plants prefer indirect light but can tolerate shadier corners, making them super versatile in any home. Just be sure not to overwater, as they really like to dry out between drinks. With its stylish look, nearly indestructible nature, and ability to thrive on minimal care, the ZZ plant earns its spot as a must-have for busy households and plant beginners alike. Pothos is the classic beginner-friendly houseplant that wins hearts with its trailing vines and heart-shaped leaves that can be green, golden, or even variegated with white and yellow streaks. It's fast-growing and adaptable, happy in both bright, indirect light and lower light corners, which makes it perfect for hanging baskets or letting it climb a shelf. This plant is also known for improving indoor air quality by filtering out toxins like benzene and formaldehyde, something confirmed in NASA's plant studies. Pothos only needs water when the top inch of soil feels dry, and it's forgiving if you forget now and then. Snip a cutting, pop it in water, and you'll see roots in a couple of weeks. Propagation doesn't get easier than that. With its lush growth, low demands, and ability to brighten up any space, Pothos has rightfully earned its reputation as one of the most popular and reliable houseplants for homes everywhere. Tree Philodendron, also known as Philodendron celome, is a dramatic plant with giant, deeply lobed leaves that can make any living room feel like a tropical getaway. It's not just big on looks. Those broad leaves help filter the air and create a fresher indoor environment, giving you both style and function. This plant can grow several feet tall and wide indoors, so it needs a little room to spread out, but it rewards you with a bold, sculptural presence. It thrives in bright, indirect light and likes its soil to stay lightly moist, though it can handle short dry spells without too much fuss. Rotate it occasionally so it grows evenly and doesn't lean toward one side. Fun fact: in its natural habitat, this philodendron can grow into a tree-like form reaching over 10 feet tall. With its lush, tropical foliage and manageable care needs, the tree philodendron is perfect for anyone who wants a statement plant that brings instant impact to their home. Jade plant, often called the money plant or lucky plant, is a succulent with thick, shiny, oval-shaped leaves that store water and give it that plump, vibrant look. It's famous for symbolizing prosperity and good fortune, which is why you'll often see it near entryways or offices as a charm for success. Beyond the symbolism, it's actually an easy care plant that thrives in bright, indirect light and only needs watering when the soil has dried out completely, perfect for people who forget their plant schedules. Jade plants can live for decades and even grow into small tree-like shapes with woody stems, adding character as they age. Research also shows that succulents like jade improve humidity levels indoors, which can help with dry air. Fun fact: in the right conditions, mature jade plants can bloom with tiny star-shaped white or pink flowers, making them even more special. With their timeless look, long lifespan, and reputation for luck, jade plants are a classic addition to any home. Rubber plant is a bold and stylish houseplant with large, glossy leaves that instantly give a modern, polished feel to any space. It's more than just good looks though. Its broad leaves are efficient at filtering air pollutants, contributing to a cleaner indoor environment. Rubber plants can grow several feet tall indoors, even reaching ceiling height if given a big enough pot and the right care, so they're great for filling up empty corners with greenery. They thrive best in bright, indirect light and prefer their soil to dry slightly between waterings, making them fairly easy to maintain once you get the rhythm down. Wipe the leaves occasionally to keep that deep shine and help them absorb more light. Fun fact: the latex sap from this plant was once used in rubber production, which is where it gets its name. With its air-purifying qualities, strong growth, and elegant appearance, the rubber plant is a reliable choice for anyone looking to add a bold touch of green to their home. Prayer plant is a fascinating houseplant known for its striking patterned leaves that fold up at night, almost like it's praying, which makes it one of the most interactive plants you can own. Its leaves often showcase bold red veins or unique green markings, making it a living piece of art that changes throughout the day. It prefers bright, indirect light and slightly moist soil, though it's forgiving if you let it dry out a little between waterings. Prayer plants also love humidity, so they'll thrive in kitchens, bathrooms, or near a humidifier where the air isn't too dry. Rotate it regularly to keep the leaves even and full on all sides. Fun fact: this plant's nightly leaf movement is called nyctinasty, a natural response to light that makes it feel alive in your home. With its vibrant colors, easy size, and unique leaf folding habit, the prayer plant adds personality and charm wherever you place it. Air plant is one of the most unique houseplants out there because it doesn't need soil at all, just air, light, and the occasional misting or soak. These little wonders absorb water and nutrients through their leaves, which makes them incredibly versatile for creative displays like hanging glass globes, mounted on driftwood, or even sitting in decorative bowls. They prefer bright, indirect light and enjoy a good soak in water about once a week, then need to dry upside down to prevent rot. Air plants are also known for their quirky, sculptural shapes, ranging from spiky to curly, so they double as living decor pieces. Fun fact: when mature, many varieties will surprise you with stunning, brightly colored blooms that last for weeks. With their low maintenance care and endless styling possibilities, air plants are the perfect choice for adding a modern, playful touch to any home. Peace lily is a graceful classic with deep green leaves and elegant white blooms that instantly brighten any room while purifying the air at the same time. According to NASA's Clean Air study, it's especially good at removing toxins like ammonia, benzene, and formaldehyde, making it one of the top plants for healthier indoor spaces. It thrives in low to medium light, which makes it perfect for offices or corners that don't get much sun, and it only needs watering when the top of the soil feels dry. One of its charming traits is that it visibly droops when thirsty, then perks right back up after a drink, so it's great at telling you what it needs. Peace lilies also help raise humidity, which can be a bonus in drier homes. Fun fact: in many cultures, they're seen as symbols of peace, healing, and new beginnings. With its elegant look, easy care, and proven air cleaning power, the peace lily is both a beautiful and practical addition to any home. String of pearls is a striking succulent that stands out with its cascading strands of bead-like leaves, making it look more like living jewelry than a typical houseplant. It's perfect for hanging baskets or high shelves where its long trails can drape beautifully, instantly adding texture and charm to your space. Like most succulents, it stores water in those round leaves, so it only needs watering every couple of weeks once the soil is completely dry. It thrives in bright, indirect light but can also handle a few hours of direct sun, which helps keep the pearls plump and healthy. Be careful not to overwater, as it's prone to root rot if left sitting in soggy soil. Fun fact: in the right conditions, string of pearls can bloom tiny white flowers with a cinnamon-like scent, adding even more uniqueness to this plant. With its eye-catching look, low watering needs, and whimsical trails, it's a favorite for plant lovers who want something a little different. African violet is a compact beauty loved for its velvety leaves and clusters of colorful blooms that can appear in shades of purple, pink, or white throughout the year. Unlike many houseplants, it flowers indoors with the right care, making it a cheerful addition to windowsills and tabletops. These plants thrive in bright, indirect light and prefer consistently moist soil, but they're sensitive to cold water on their leaves, so bottom watering is often the best method. They also enjoy a bit of extra humidity, which helps them keep producing flowers more regularly. With proper care, African violets can live for decades, rewarding you with blooms multiple times a year. Fun fact: they've been grown indoors since the late 1800s and remain one of the most popular flowering houseplants worldwide. With their long lifespan, colorful personality, and manageable size, African violets bring both charm and vibrancy to any home. Chinese evergreen is one of the most dependable houseplants you can own, loved for its lush, patterned leaves that often feature splashes of silver, cream, or even pink depending on the variety. It's especially popular because it can thrive in low light and doesn't need much attention, making it perfect for offices, apartments, or busy households. This plant also contributes to cleaner indoor air, filtering out toxins while staying visually striking. Chinese evergreens like evenly moist soil but are tolerant if you forget a watering or two, which makes them forgiving for beginners. They prefer warmer spots and can handle a range of indoor conditions without fuss. Fun fact: in many Asian cultures, they're considered symbols of good luck and positive energy, often given as gifts for new homes or businesses. With their easy care, elegant foliage, and reputation for bringing good vibes, Chinese evergreens are a reliable and stylish choice for any home. And there you have it, 15 of the most common houseplants that not only look amazing but also make your home healthier and more inviting. From air-purifying champions to low-maintenance beauties, there's something here for every type of plant lover, whether you're a total beginner or already running a mini jungle. If one of these caught your eye, give it a try and watch how quickly it transforms your space. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more plant tips, and drop a comment to let me know which one of these plants you'd love to bring home next.